Yeah, so I went back there, and I was just like, no, what do I do?
What'd you do?
Just started fictional debates. No, not fictional debates. Fictional debates, I think is what it was called. With
was that on
and Trill?
With okay, where you guys would do like the basketball team.
Jeff was
like
starting the dozen. Anus was a fake podcast at the time. We were just doing like clips from podcasts.
I texted you about that the other day. I forget what it was. Like I had like a suggested for you Instagram post.
Oh yeah,
and it was a draft. Like I don't know whatever the fuck the draft.
Yeah, I forget what it was.
There was like 5 best. It was something that was so benign. Like and every draft is stupid. Yeah. And it was like even another level of that where I was like, I'm gonna watch this whole video because there has to be a punchline here. And I mean, I'm sure I have it in my text.
I don't want to.
No, I'm not gonna say who it's from, but it's just the. I want to see what exactly the draft was.
I think it was worst.
Oh, things. It was best things of spring.
Oh, okay.
And then
you're talking about the video I did.
No. But it was so benign where I was like, I watched it all because I was like, there has to be a punchline because it was just like warm weather and then this and then that, and I was like, there wasn't a punchline to the video I saw first, and I texted you and yours with like the top 5. Was it worst 5?
The worst things, I guess, or like. And Kyle took
you were like jelly.
Oh yeah. Yours was like stubbing your toe, and
Kyle
and he was like Hitler.
genocide and cancer.
I misunderstood you.
Yeah. So
that was so fucking funny. That was one of my favorite videos of COVID. I forgot it was COVID until you and I were talking about it.
COVID was a cheat code for making content. People just wanted stuff.
It's funny because I think some people are like, and then everything shut down and like we couldn't do anything.
Oh, there's
and it's
no
like,
sports.
No, this was fucking amazing. I mean, what's the phrase about like making money when there's blood in the streets? Like, if you were a comedian and an entertainer, it was fucking payday, baby. Yeah. I mean, there were people who made full blown careers because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember them being like, our podcast numbers are down because like people aren't commuting and going to the gym. And I was like, well, fucking cares. Everything else is up. I mean,
did you start 1 Minute Man over COVID?
I started 1 Minute Man back or like a couple years before that. I did the first 1 Minute Man was in 2017.
Okay,
but Feits, and it was kind of like an algorithm thing. Like I made one and it did like 7 million views, and I was like, I'm rich, I'm retiring.
Yeah.
And then they changed their algorithm, and it was like, if you remember, I don't know if you even know because who cares about Facebook, but they once changed their algorithm to fuck creators. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. Every creator was like, okay, we're gone. And so I kind of stopped doing it. And then over COVID, Gaz was like, we just heard from Instagram they're going to be rewarding original content and like blasting it out. So why don't we revive that? So it yes and no. It started before that, but it really took off during it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we also started Friday Night Pints. Like, we did like the cribs thing where we showed our houses where we're living.
Oh my god,
like, it was like so much shit that was just like go. I mean, I thought we did it was an admirable job that we did. Like I think it really showed like how much better we are at this stuff than like the rest of a lot of people. Cause
I had a big flop during it.
You had a big flop?
I thought it was gonna be like the biggest thing ever because COVID happened right as the NHL playoffs were about to start, and I was like, let's just do the NHL playoffs on NHL, whatever year, 2020.
That's not a bad idea.
And
Did it work?
I was like, let's just get like one of the players from every team. Yeah. They play their series.
Yeah, but I do remember it flopping. But that's a good idea. Why did it flop?
Dude, I remember Auston Matthews was so mad doing it.
Really?
Like Auston Matthews
sounds like a good idea.
Do you remember? I was like, this is gonna be the best idea ever.
Yeah.
And then like, I think the first one, and then Marty and I were gonna do post game for it, and we did like the post game for the first one. And
it took like a long time, didn't it?
Forever. No one watched it. No one, like the players weren't being fun. First of all, I was picturing like it was gonna be Pasta versus Auston Matthews, and like we couldn't get. They pulled strings a few weeks in and got Auston Matthews to do it, but it was always like, I don't know if like we didn't reach out to players or whatever, but like no players did it. Mm-hmm. And then Auston Matthews, he won, so he advanced. And they were like, he's like, boys, I'm not doing that. Yeah. On the street. Yeah. He's like
he had to play right then or like next week?
No, it's next week. He's like, nah, boys, I'm all set. Thank you, though.
Oh, my God.
Dude, at a time when it was like, Austin, you literally cannot do anything else.
Yeah.
Can you just play a hockey video game for me next week? Nah, I'm on.